This is one of the things I'm most concerned with now. People are already forming very strong relationships with these AI figures and chatbots. At the moment I'm recording this, when you talk about a person falling in love with an AI chatbot or getting, extremely connected to some sort of an AI friend, the response that most people have is, oh, that person must be strange. That's a weird thing to happen. That person must be some sort of a weirdo or have some sort of an issue. I would never do that, right? But I think this is something that is built into the way the human brain is structured. And I think we're going to discover that this is not strange at all, and this is not aberrant at all. And it gives the brand really a lot of power in the relationship. And I think it's very easy for that power to be abused. And I think that the way that companies look at things now, we have a distinction between sort of a business relationship and a social relationship. And I would say that you've got sort of three buckets, right? You've got your friends, which are like 100% social relationship. And with them, if a friend wants to sell you something or buy something from you, the cost is very low. You go out of your way to say what's important is I just really want you to have this. I'm not trying to make a buck off of you, right? Whatever it might be. At the other extreme, we have the pure business relationship, and everybody knows, right, that we may be friendly with each other, but you're trying to charge as much as you can. I'm trying to pay as little as I can. That's okay. This is a business relationship. And then in the middle, there are professional relationships that you have with, say, your doctor, where you know that your doctor is not going to say, I think you should get this surgery just because they could make money giving you the surgery. The doctor has a responsibility to really put your interests first, even though it is a business relationship and you're, paying the doctor. There's a kind of a professional responsibility there. Companies see themselves 99% of the time in this purely business kind of relationship. And that's sort of how they see things. But when you start creating these chatbots and you start building these social relationships, you are moving at least into that middle category. And it takes a real reframe about what you're doing. The typical approach from a company, which is perfectly normal now and perfectly legitimate within our culture, of, this is business. I'm trying to maximize profits. That's what I'm doing. What do you think's happening here? Right? That approach creates ethical problems when the consumer is seeing the relationship at a non-conscious level in this much more trusting way. My understanding, and I'm not a technologist on this, but my understanding from the technologists is that people such as myself underestimate how fast things are going to change. It would not surprise me at all if in 5 years, certainly within 10 years, the only way you could tell the difference between talking to a computer where the person on the screen is an actual person versus an animated AI bot is that occasionally the real person will make you feel uncomfortable and the AI bot will never do that.